Hi everyone, my name is Javad, and in my previous videos I showed you how you can install Windows subsystem for Linux, and also in another video I showed how you can install Fastqc inside WSL. Now I'm going to run Fastqc with some real sequence files, and I'm, will show you how you can read those outputs. So first, let's start by calling WSL. Now that I'm inside my WSL or Linux, I'm going to redirect the terminal to the folders that I have the sequence files. So I use cd desktop ASCII. Now that I'm in my Fastqc folder, let's see what I have in there. So I'll ask, and it shows me there are a couple of files with ending by .gz. So gz is kind of like a zip file, and if I open the folder, you would see that there are a couple of files with ending either fastq or Fastqc. But if I go more properties in here, you could see that these are ending by .gz file. While this is important, in the rest of the video, I will show you why it is important to know what is the extension of the files. So first, let's just do a simple work and run Fastqc only on one sequence file. So I type Fastqc, and then either you could drag and drop the folder in here. So if I take this one and drag and drop it in here, I can do that, and then run the code, or you could also just start typing and use your tab. So if I use C and tab, it's start writing for me. And now I have to type folder names. Okay, CB R1 dot fastqc file. Now that I have the file, I can run it, and this will take several minutes to finish. Okay, almost 90% of the task is completed, and we wait for a couple of seconds to finish this one. Once it is done, it will generate files in here, and you would get the analysis completed for that file. So let's go ahead and open the generated file. This is the basic information for that sequence file. For example, in here, it tells you the file name, what type of files is that, what was the sequencer, what was the total number of sequence for that full sequence file, and if there was any sequencing that was flagged as a poor quality, and also it shows the length of your sequence. There is some other information that you might need when you're analyzing your sequence file. For example, length distribution is another factor. If you get like different lengths, that might be some concern there that like the sequencing or wasn't properly run, or you might have like some contaminations. And also, if you have any adapter, as you can see in here, I have an adapter in my sequence right now. So these are raw sequence files. And for downstream metagenomics and metatranscriptomics, usually you need to remove your adapters because these are not useful information. And knowing which adapter was used is very useful for next step. And this was one for running for one file, right? But let's say you have 100 sequence file. Running each of these files would be very tedious. Obviously, there's a way for that, which I'm going to show it. Let's create a file in here for an output, and let's call it quality control. Then in the next steps, what I'm going to do is call Fastqc, so Fastqc. Then I'm going to put a star and put .gz, or the extension of your files, the last extension of your file. As I said, either in your terminal, you could see the extension of them, or if you are in Windows, you can go to show more information in properties, and you can see the extension is .gz file in here. So put the last extension of your file, and then put the output that you just output as the folder that we just created. So dash dot output, and the output is quality control. So quality control. And if I run this, it's gonna take all the files that is in this folder with the extension of .gz file, is going to take the file's name and create output based on those files' name. So let's run it. And obviously this will take several minutes. So I'm going to pause the video. Once it's finished, we'll show the output of the commands. Okay, this took almost 2-3 minutes to finish. Let's check the terminal output before checking the results. So here is what I ran several seconds ago. And you can see that was starting for each of the file and finishing for those files without running the codes again. And let's go to the folder that we created as an output. And you can see that the results is already based on the sequence files names that we had in here. And if I open any of these ones, you could see that the information that I was explaining is already in here, and you can get all those informations. Hopefully you liked the video, and please subscribe.